What you think about, you bring about. Let me say that again. What you think about, you bring about. This simple phrase has changed millions of lives around the world. And it could change yours too. Because the truth is, whether you realize it or not, you are already using the law of attraction every single day. The results you see in your health, your relationships, your career, your finances. They are all the outcome of the thoughts you've been holding. The law of attraction says, like attracts like. Every thought has a frequency, like a radio station. When you focus on a belief, the universe matches that vibration and sends you events aligned with it. If you constantly think of fear or failure, you attract situations that confirm those beliefs. If you focus on success, gratitude, and abundance, you begin to notice opportunities that lead you forward. Imagine your thoughts as seeds. Whatever you plant today will grow into tomorrow's experiences. If you constantly plant doubt, negativity, and fear, you'll harvest limitation, obstacles, and more fear. But if you plant seeds of faith, optimism, and purposeful action, you'll harvest opportunities, growth, and success. You are always planting. The key question is, what kind of seeds are you planting in your mind each day? Your subconscious mind is like fertile soil. It never asks whether a seed is good or bad, it simply accepts it and allows it to grow. If you constantly feed your mind with self-doubt, excuses, or negative self-talk, your subconscious will reproduce those patterns in your life. This is why some people feel stuck in repeating cycles. They are unconsciously planting the same limiting beliefs again and again. But here is the power. When you choose to feed your subconscious with positive affirmations, uplifting thoughts, and empowering beliefs, it responds. Suddenly, you start noticing new ideas, people, and resources that align with your goals. Opportunities you may have ignored before now stand out. Your outer world begins to shift as a reflection of your inner transformation. Change the inner conversation, and you change your life. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools available. Athletes use it all the time before major competitions. They rehearse every move, every step, and even the sound of victory in their minds. When the moment arrives, their body simply follows the script they've been practicing. You can apply the same method. By visualizing your goals vividly and repeatedly, you are training your subconscious mind to expect success. Close your eyes and imagine your biggest goal as if it is already real. Feel the emotion of achieving it, see the details, hear the sounds, sense the joy. The stronger the emotional experience, the clearer the signal you send to your subconscious. This emotional intensity is what bridges the gap between imagination and reality. The universe begins to align with what you believe and feel to be true. Gratitude is another secret multiplier of abundance. When you truly appreciate what you already have, you raise your vibration and align with the frequency of more blessings. A simple daily habit like keeping a gratitude journal can transform your mindset. Write down 3 things you're grateful for each morning. Over time, you'll notice that your focus shifts from what's missing to what's already abundant in your life. Affirmations work like commands for your subconscious. Statements such as "I am worthy of success," "I am confident," "I am capable," may feel unnatural at first, but repetition makes them powerful. Just like exercise builds physical strength, affirmations build mental strength. With time, your subconscious accepts them as truth, and your actions align with this new identity. Words you repeat shape the reality you create. Remember, you don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. This is a crucial distinction. Wanting something still reflects lack. Becoming the type of person who naturally achieves it shifts your energy. If you see yourself as abundant, you'll think, decide, and act in ways that lead to abundance. Success is not just about desire, it is about identity. You must first become before you can attract. But the law of attraction is not just about positive thinking, it also requires aligned action. Your thoughts create intention, but your consistent actions transform those intentions into reality. A person who only dreams without acting is a daydreamer. A person who acts without belief is often lost in struggle. The secret is alignment, thoughts, beliefs, and actions moving together in harmony. That's when success flows. Faith without action is wishful thinking. Action without belief feels heavy and forced. But when belief and action combine, momentum builds naturally. You begin to attract resources, mentors, and opportunities that match your energy. This is why some people seem lucky in truth, they've aligned belief and behavior. Luck is simply preparation meeting opportunity under the law of attraction. Alignment makes you unstoppable. Understand this, results are never instant. Seeds take time to grow. Just because you don't see immediate change doesn't mean nothing is happening. Every time you visualize, affirm, or act, you are planting and watering seeds. The roots form underground before the sprout breaks the soil. Stay consistent. The results will show up when the time is right. Patience is part of the process of manifestation. One of the biggest mistakes people make is giving up too soon. They try visualization or affirmations for a week and say, it doesn't work. But think about it, would you go to the gym for 7 days and expect a perfect body? Of course not. Success in any area requires repetition and persistence. The law of attraction is no different, it rewards consistency and discipline over time. Your environment also plays a major role. The people you surround yourself with, the books you read, and the content you consume all shape your thoughts. If you spend time around negative, complaining individuals, you unconsciously absorb that vibration. If you surround yourself with driven, positive, and successful people, their mindset elevates yours. Guard your environment as carefully as you guard your dreams. Another important principle is clarity. The universe responds to clear intentions. If you say, I want more money, and then doubt yourself or change your mind, the signal you send is scattered. But if you declare, I am building a business that earns $10,000 per month, your subconscious has a precise target. Specific goals act like a compass, guiding your thoughts and actions toward a clear destination. Clarity creates focus, and focus creates power. When you know exactly what you want, you filter out distractions. Suddenly, you stop wasting energy on activities that don't matter. Your subconscious begins to highlight the right opportunities and ideas. It's like putting on glasses and seeing clearly for the first time. What was once blurry now becomes obvious. Clarity is one of the fastest accelerators of manifestation. Emotions act as fuel. A thought without emotion has little power, but a thought charged with strong feelings can move mountains. That's why gratitude, joy, and excitement are so effective in the law of attraction. When you combine clear thoughts with elevated emotions, you send out a frequency that the universe cannot ignore. Emotion is the bridge between your mind and the world you create. Doubt and fear are also powerful, but they work against you. If you constantly worry about losing your job, failing in business, or being rejected, you're feeding those possibilities with energy. Your subconscious doesn't distinguish between what you want and what you fear, it simply responds to what you focus on most. To attract success, you must discipline your mind to dwell on what you desire, not on what you dread. Let me give you a simple daily routine. In the morning, spend 5 minutes visualizing your top goal is already achieved. During the day, repeat affirmations that support that vision. Each time a negative thought appears, replace it with a positive one. At night, write down 3 things you're grateful for and review your goal again. This routine takes less than 20 minutes but transforms your mindset dramatically. Why does this routine work? Because repetition creates habit, and habits shape destiny. Most people live by old habits of thought, worry, self-doubt, and fear. By consciously training your mind every day, you install new habits of belief, focus, and gratitude. Over weeks and months, this becomes automatic. Your subconscious accepts these new patterns as your default reality, and the results in your life shift accordingly. Here's something remarkable: opportunities are always around you, but you only notice what you are prepared to see. If your belief is I never get lucky, your brain filters out potential chances. But if your belief is opportunities come to me daily, your subconscious is primed to notice them. It's like tuning a radio station, you only hear the channel you are tuned into. Tune into abundance, and you'll hear it everywhere. Your energy shapes the people you attract. Radiate confidence and positivity, and you'll inspire trust and cooperation. Negative or uncertain energy pushes others away. Your vibration is like a signal, the clearer and stronger it is, the more it pulls the right people toward you. Behind every success story lies belief, vision, and persistence. Entrepreneurs, athletes, and leaders all use attraction principles, often unconsciously. They visualize, affirm, and act with confidence before results appear. Their belief pulls the future into the present. The law of attraction doesn't erase challenges. You will still face setbacks, but instead of defeating you, they become lessons. Each difficulty carries a seed of growth. When faced with obstacles, ask, what can I learn here? This mindset keeps your energy aligned with success. Often, failure leads to clarity of purpose. Pain forces growth, helping you discover new opportunities. Without challenges, potential remains hidden. A positive outlook in hard times changes what you attract. Your response to setbacks shapes your future far more than the setback itself. Contribution multiplies energy. When you focus only on getting, your power is limited. But when you give, through service, value, or kindness, you expand. The law of attraction rewards generosity. The more you give, the more abundance flows back, aligning you with love and expansion. In relationships, self-image sets the tone. If you believe you are unworthy, you attract partners who confirm it. But when you respect and love yourself, you draw healthier connections. Self-love is the foundation. It defines the quality of every relationship in your life. Money responds to mindset. Thinking I don't have enough reinforces lack. Instead, focus on value, skills, and opportunities. Money flows toward service and positive energy. Shift your attitude toward abundance, and your financial reality begins to shift along with it. Health is influenced by thought. Stress and fear weaken the body, while gratitude and optimism strengthen it. People who visualize healing often recover faster. Your body listens to your mind. Affirm vitality, imagine wellness, and take positive actions. Health aligns with mindset. Remember, the law of attraction always works. The real question, are you using it consciously? Every thought and emotion sends energy that shapes destiny. Choose to focus on gratitude, abundance, and faith. When you shift your focus, you shift your entire life. In conclusion, the law of attraction is simple. What you think about, you bring about. Align belief, emotion, and action with your vision. Start today, visualize, affirm, and practice gratitude. The future you desire begins with the thoughts you choose right now.